Hello, hello. How are y'all doing? Misdemeanor, Ana, Soso, Connie, Luella, Crystal Cardenas, Patty Cakes, Hola, hola. How are y'all doing? Norma Luna, hi. Pauline Jackson, sorry, that wasn't for you. So don't get your panties in a bundle. I'm sorry. Hey, Chris, why me? Hola, hola. So I accidentally messaged the wrong person, and she was like, it's because a friend of mine, a classmate, her name is Pauline, and she sent a message to Anna for me to unblock her, and I'm like, you're not blocked, and I sent it to the wrong Pauline, so that Pauline was like, and why do I care? Like, please. Hi, Chrissy Jones. Hola, hola. Hi, Chris. Hola, hola, hola. How are y'all doing? So I have a topic for tonight, and my topic is born again Christians will read from the earth. Okay, I don't know what that's about. And hey, Chrissy Jones, hola. So I'm letting my friends know that I'm live. I got several calls last night. So my topic tonight is how many of you, hi Crystal Cardenas, how are you? How guys, ladies, um, excuse me, have helped your children with your grandchildren? And what do you all think about children that are brought up by their grandparents? Do you all think those children, hey Carol, do you all think those children come out to be good kids, and they become uh, positive members to society? Or do you all think that these children that are brought up by grandparents are, I'm trying to go live, but 2 week. Ay, Ruby. Sorry to hear that. Sorry. Hey, Kathy. Hola, hola. Mr. Miner. You know, you're too young, mija. Hey, my three sons. I raised four of mine, and they're doing great. Awesome. That's good. I don't know if I've shared with you all. So, hey, Ophelia. Hi. Thank you for being here. Hi, Sienna Nalis. Depends on who the grandparents are. Exactly. And there's a difference between the grandparents that raise the children and the grandparents that help take care of the children, like me. I help take care of my grandchildren. I haven't brought up any of the children because they have their parents. So I have a cousin who my paternal grandmother brought up, and she's doing awesome. She works. She works as a nurse. She was never able to bear children, but a godmother. Yes, Sienna. So no grandbabies, but my parents helped me so much when I worked. They would pick them up from summer. It helped so much. Oh, that's awesome. So I help my children with my grandchildren. I can't say that I brought them up because I haven't beyond for my kids, and I recently won custody of my 3-year-old nephew. Oh, that's awesome. So yes, my cousin, she couldn't have children, but she was raised by, and she's lost her all. She has now 3 or 4 children. So a godmother, yes, walked the dog today. Oh my goodness, I missed it, Ophelia Painter. I missed it. I've been real busy. I haven't had a chance to watch, but already reporting it's lagging on me. And oh my goodness, sorry that is so. Oh my goodness, Miss Painter, call in. She can't. I went live on the wrong phone. Excuse me, guys. Oh, somebody's starting to fart. But I know I'm going to be a cool grandma. Oh, that's awesome, Connie. I know you will. You're an awesome person, so I know you will. So, what is your what are your thoughts on this? So my cousin, um, and we weren't brought up together. Um, when I divorced my ex, and my dad and mom were always there for me for whatever, but my children were taught the life lessons by my parents, and they turned out great. It just depends on the grandparents. Oh my God, stop farting, cochinas. I'm going to be a grandma. That's awesome, Kathy. I can see you do an awesome job. So my cousin, her kids were taken away by, and they were adopted by her sister, my other cousin. My The mother of the children is addicted to ice. She was brought up by my dad's sister, whom she's ever since she was young. I was raised by my grandparents, and I turned out pretty good. Oh, that's awesome, Cookie. Hey, the godmother. Hola, hola. So, what are your thoughts? Like, what do you all think? Passed away, so my mom is raising my nephews. Oh my goodness, sorry to hear that, Anna. I drank a little bit of Coke and it made me sick. It made me nauseated. Do you all think that grandparents that bring up their children spoil their children? Or do you all think that the parents spoil the children and that's why some children come out as drug addicts? What do you all think? It was very hard and sad. Maybe one day I'll talk about it. Oh, okay. I'm sick and my ex just bought us pizza. It is important to get along with people that you never treated like shit. So the question is, Connie, do you think that a child that is brought up by the grandparent is turns out to be a drug addict because he or she is being brought up by the grandparent, or do you think the child is turns out to be a drug addict because he or she is being brought up by the parent? Hey, the red dot. Hola, hola. My comment is Sienna. Let me see. Help take care of my kids when I had to work on the weekends because I couldn't find a decent daycare that was open on weekends. Sienna, let me see. I have 5 grandbaby. My goals and sons-in-laws take great care of them. My way now to dog sit, house sit, and babysit, but I love it. That's awesome, Patty Cakes. Hey, Sandra del Rio. Hola, hola. I have a friend whose mom raised her grandchildren. Their grandma spoiled the kids and gave them everything. Both kids are on drugs and in and out of jail. She is so heartbroken. Yes, Sienna. So, yes. And I don't drink because I don't like the taste, regardless of who raises them. Can you say, no, every situation is different. Nature has too much to do with it. Time well spent with them says a lot of, but not all. My aunt raised horrible human beings. All three of them have criminal records and are convicted felons. She raised their children to be the exact same way their parents were horrible humans. Hey, Gloria. It depends if they're holding grudges. You can be raised by good grandparents, but if the child felt abandoned during his childhood, then that can be the problem. Sometimes, no matter if the grandparents raise the children, will depending on who the parents are, tells you who their children will turn out to be. For this video to be lagging, you aren't doing videos hurting people like that one cup. So it's just something that I was thinking of. I heard about my cousin and the children, and I was like, what? Like, my cousin was brought up by my grandma, and she's doing awesome. But yet, my other cousin was brought up by her mom, and she's addicted to ice. Very young girl. I'm gonna say this is a good topic. Thank you, Sienna. Addiction is also genetic predisposition, making them more vulnerable to become addicts. I'm gonna tell you something. As a single mom, hey Lilia, as a single mom, me, I'm talking me. I always wanted to work hard because I could never find a decent babysitter. In 1998, I got my, hey Corina Santos, how are you doing? My CDL, and I started truck driving, and I would leave. I remember one of the times that I left was for 6 weeks, and I would pay my mom 125 a week. Um, out of appreciation. It was my training. What about the woman who abandoned their children to run off with a guy? Crystal, that's a good question. That is a very good question because someone very close to me just abandoned her children to go with a man. Good mom, or did she neglect her child? Who are you asking, Kathy? Me or Crystal? Because if the family already has mental or health issues, it trickles down to the children. So I brought up my boys, my two boys and my daughter, as a single mom. Some of that time Ricky was there. Ricky helped me with my boys and my daughter. But 7 years out of that time, Ricky would go and come, Ricky would go and come, Ricky would go and come. So I kind of like consider myself a single mom. So then I was asking in reference to your topic. I'll never understand. How can you leave your kids man? There's no way I'd ever do that. To remember that all women are meant to be mothers, and sometimes they're better off without the person. Yeah, true. Very true. So I struggled, and I wanted to work. I wanted better things for my children. Um, and I always felt bad because you said you were passing through, Michael. So just pass through, say hi, and bye. So my grandma would always tell me, Velda, no busques trabajo. You can't find somebody to take care of the kids. Ya cuando los niños estén grandes, you can look for a job, and you don't have to worry about who watches your children. And I was like, but I wanted so many things. Like I wanted this, I wanted that, and I used to drive an old beat up van, and we carry our kids for 9 months. I love my boy with all my heart. I could never leave him. He is my world. Yes, Sienna. It's because he was doing bad things when kids were little. I moved far away because of that. Thank God they don't have them habits. That's good. Your house. So I always wanted better things for my children, but it was hard. It was real hard, and I would for don't don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe while passing by. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Kathy. And I thank God for my children. My children are my boys and my daughter are very good. All three of my oldest children work, thank God. And I really I really thank God for allowing me to be a mother to my boys. I see a lot of kids, and they do drugs, and they do bad things, and it's like, what the hell? So I'm very proud of my sons, especially my sons. My girls are hard workers, very hard workers, and I just I as a single parent and doing what I had to do to make ends meet, I'm very thankful to God because I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. I I can thank God for my children that they've never turned to drugs. As a young mom, I would hang around with the wrong crowd. A lot of girls that would do all sorts of drugs, and I would look at them and I was like, damn, what are they doing? Like, why are they doing that? And to me, it was like, si así batallo, I struggle. Now imagine if I would do drugs. Imagine if I would start doing drugs. The little bit that I had to dress my children, I would have spent it on drugs. So I'm so thankful to God that I never picked up a dirty habit, especially prescribed drugs, because some people are addicted to prescribed drugs. Where was this? Adults. A lot of the adults can learn a lot from these children. I do from mine to make decisions that are right. Yes. About the stupid woman that left her 16-month alone for 10 days. I don't know, but you know, I was today. I've been thinking about that young mom, Krieger or something like that from San Antonio, 32-year-old. She unalived herself and unalived her 3-year-old son. Apparently, there was a custody battle and they were gonna go to court or something. Hi, Rodrigo. And family bond, Velda. May the good Lord always bless you. Thank you, Connie. I couldn't always buy the kids what they, that's the way it starts. Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to do that. I couldn't always buy the kids what they wanted, but working 8 hours, 7 a week, picking up extra shift and time with them. But it also meant the bills and rent were paid and food on the table. Her boyfriend to Puerto Rico and left the baby with 3 bottles of milk and a playpen. What the hell? That's sad. So as my daughter was growing, Nicole, since they know her name, Nicole, um, my youngest sister, and two of my nieces are practically the same age. So it was four girls. And my sisters and my mom would always buy them their cheerleading outfits, for school. And I could never afford a little outfit for my daughter. They would get roller blades and for the girls, and I could never get roller blades for my daughter. And sometimes I would cry like, "Hi, I wish I had the money to buy Mija." So she was my first daughter, and she was a baby girl for 4 years. She was my daughter for 4 years, the baby. The mom's in prison already for her piece of, wow, that's heartbreaking. It is. See you all, Velda and all together, lovely. So, hola, hola, precious Nana, you sold drugs to children. Okay, yeah, that's right. That's right, Judy. You're right on topic. She revived life in prison. She revived. Thought she really gave her what she deserved. Yes. So I like I always like was so like it would break my heart that I couldn't buy Mija what she wanted. And it was heartbreaking. And one day I was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, when I had all my six children, because I have six children, right? Yeah, Karina, one of them was a big hater, and I know more or less who it is, but it's all good. I'm not gonna mention any names. So I had my six kids, and I said one day, you know what, Velda? You can't compare yourself to your mom who is bringing up a little girl, which was my youngest sister. Velda, you can't compare yourself to your sister who has one daughter at the time. Velda, you can't compare yourself to your other sister that has only one daughter. Are you to hear kids being neglected in the middle of adopting a baby girl? It has been a long process, but we're all so excited. My heart beats just talking about it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations, Sienna. I don't know why people do that. So the only way I was able to move on from that was like, hey, I dress six children. I don't dress one. I dress six children. So I I really think, I did a good job as a single mom. You know, aside from being single, I provided for my children whatever they needed, what they needed. I couldn't always afford what they wanted, but I got them what they needed. And I never, ever left my children to go with a man. Never. Thank you, Kathy. I am very blessed. So hearing stories and watching some of these people, it's like some people say, "Oh, I feel sorry for so and so, and I feel sorry for this and that," but I think like, really? I mean, you abandon your children for a man. So that tells me a lot about you. It's like right now, this individual, very close, abandoned her children to go with a man. So, Braylon, ya dijiste ahí, ya aburriste. Yeah, thank you, ladies. Oh my God, why would I want to spit on the camera, dude? You're crazy. I don't have any respect for a mother to abandon their children for anyone. I hear you, Kathy. I hear you. There are grandparents raising their grandchildren, yet the parents are still claiming the benefits. Very true. Very, very true, Crystal. and be a mama. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Your kids will tell that to their kids. You did a great job. Yes, Connie. Yes. It's like now that I'm a grandmother and I help my children with my grandchildren, I tell my mom, like, you know what, mom, I'm very grateful to you because as I was young, when I was by myself, I wanted to go out and I wanted to leave the kids with my mom. And my mom was like, nope, aquí no los puedes dejar. Aquí no los puedes dejar. Sorry, pero aquí no los puedes dejar. Damn, my moderators are, hey, Carol, hi, how are you, bestie? So I thank my mom for being a heart mama with me, that she would say, nope, aquí no, you can't leave the kids here. And so I couldn't go places. But it's all good because once my kids grew, I'm able to go wherever I want and no one will stop me. Not even Ricky. Ricky can't say, no puedes ir para acá, no puedes ir para allá. So, hello from Florida. Hola, hola. Yes, thank you, my moderators. Thank you. So, on another note, come on, Grandma. Thank you, McKenna. So, on another note, I've been, people have been contacting me. Um, I know the lady from San Antonio that unalived her 3-year-old baby. Like, this is something else I'm going on. Like, what do y'all think what was going through her mind? Like, they're gonna take my baby away, or what could, to watch my baby so I can step out for fun night? My mom would say, nope, she'll only watch them for me to go work. Yes, Crystal, that's my mom. That was my mom. And my dad would always say, aquí todo el tiempo yo te voy a ayudar a que tengas un carro. My dad always made sure I had a car. Porque no te quiero ver que andes a pie pochando una carriola con los niños. Nunca te quiero ver caminando con los niños en un stroller. I don't want to ever see you walking in the streets pushing a stroller with my grandchildren. So my dad always made sure I had a car. I love it. You're in the wrong place. I don't give lessons here. So what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Because they've been talking about it. I feel real nauseated. This topic is bringing back so many memories, both good and bad. Yes. My moderators are on point. I was looking for the story of that lady from San Antonio that unalived her baby.
Detective.
be that is where it's about because we never know a person or friendly gesture could make or break a day. Yes, yes, yes. That was another sad story. I'm not here to judge the lady who did that to herself and her child. Maybe she felt that she could not live without her child. I wonder what she would exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Sienna. Like I wonder what she was thinking on in the last minutes because apparently she shot the baby and then she unalived herself because they found the weapon. That's that's crazy, right? Like I don't know. That's sad. It says records show Savannah had filed for divorce from her husband on March 7th and with that a temporary restraining order. Less than a day after after their disappearance, Savannah and her son were discovered in a heartbreaking turn of events. That broke my heart. That broke my heart. And then yesterday, a girl from Stark County messaged me about how her niece was unalived in 2018. The lady from Ohio, let me see. An Ohio toddler died after her mom left her home alone while she took a 10-day vacation. Ultimate act of betrayal. Oh my goodness. Jalen's cries echoed through the quiet streets of Cleveland in the dead of the night. The toddler whimpered and howled, but no one came to her rescue. Her mother, Crystal Candelario, was away on a 10-day summer vacation and had left Jalen alone in a playpen with a few bottles of milk, prosecutors said. A neighbor's doorbell camera captured the 16-month-old's frequent screams, including around 1 a.m. 2 days after her mother left. But Candelario was hundreds of miles away in Puerto Rico with a male friend, authorities said. After a few days at the beach and another stop in Detroit, she returned home on June 16 last year to find her daughter unalived. She'd been gone for about 10 days. Do you think that mom has any remorse for what she did? Nope, no drama, Connie. Candelario pled guilty last month to one count of aggravated and one count of child endangering. At her sentencing Monday, forensic pathologist Elizabeth Mooney told a Cleveland courtroom that children experience the most extreme separation anxiety between 9 and 18 months. She recounted Jalen's excruciating final days. The pain and suffering she endured lasted not only hours, not days, but possibly even a week, Mooney said, fighting back tears. This feeling of abandonment for days on end, coupled with the pain of starvation and extreme thirst, is a type of suffering I don't think any of us could ever fully fathom. She's a piece of that is almost acting this in every video she makes fun of true other go through. Yeah, I don't want to talk about her. Law enforcement officials, including Cleveland Police Sergeant Teresa Gomez, fought back tears as they described the baby's condition. This is a case that will have branded in our minds and in our hearts forever, Gomez said at the sentencing. Assistant Cuyahoga County Prosecutor Ana Faradulia played security video hauling her suitcases to a car on June 6 and returning home on June 16. Minutes after she returned, Candelario called 911. Please, I need help, she wailed. A 911 call played during the sentencing. Please, please help me. My daughter is unalived. Candelario had dressed Jalen in a clean outfit. Responders arrived, the prosecutor said, but the change of clothes did not hide the horror the girl had gone through, and Candelario's SOB story started unraveling. Jalen was found lying on a mattress covered in urine and feces. Animals take care of their infants better, she said. The girl was emaciated with sunken eyes, dry lips, and fecal matters in her mouth and fingernails. She weighed 7 pounds less than she had at her last doctor visit 2 months earlier, Mooney said. Investigators said Candelario had left Jalen alone again for 2 days just before she went on vacation. Her parents blamed her actions on mental health struggles. Candelario's parents pleaded with the judge for mercy. In a prepared statement, her noticed that her daughter had battled health struggles, including mental health illness and fainting spells when her daughter stopped taking medication. It worsened her depression, anxiety, and contributed to her inability to make sound decisions, she added. What? Torres said the family was not aware of what was happening. Candelario told the court she prays daily for forgiveness, adding that she believes God and Jalen have forgiven her. I'm not trying to justify my actions, but nobody knew how much I was suffering and what I was going through, she said. She was suffering and she was on vacation in Puerto Rico. I know. Candelario left her child trapped in a tiny prison for days while she was out having a good time. That didn't show she was sick. The bond between a mother and a child is one of the most purest and most sacred bonds. It's a relationship built on love, trust, and unwavering protection. You committed the ultimate act of betrayal, Sheehan said. That little baby preserved, waiting for someone to save her. And you could have done that with a simple phone call. Instead, I see photos of you on a beach while your child was eating her own feces in an attempt to survive. The judge sentenced her to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Wow. Just as you didn't let Jalen out of her confinement until she died, so too you too should spend the rest of your life in a cell without freedom. Sheehan said, the only difference is that the prison will at least feed you. At the sentencing, lead detective T.J. Powell said Jalen will never be forgotten. His voice quivered as he read a poem he wrote in her memory. J is for the justice that will be received today. A is for the angel wings she earned on that dreadful day. I is for the incremental repetition buildup of suspense for a death that clearly makes no sense. L is for the lack of love while alone for 11 days. Y is for a young life that was taken away. N is for a new eternal life Jalen gained on that day. No child should ever have to die this way. Wow. Very sad story. Wow. Oh my God. Kansas, who was farting? It is sad. Very, very sad. That is freaking crazy. Excuse me. So somebody wanted to hear about the Rubio. Excuse me. A jury in 2010 found Rubio guilty in the March 11, 2003 beheading of Julissa Quesada, John Rubio 14 months, and Mary Jane Rubio 2 months. The children of this common-law wife, Angela Camacho, John Allen Rubio fathered Mary Jane but treated all children as his own. Wow. So in 2022, the case was reopened. Cameron County, Texas, a Brownsville man on death row for decapitating 3 children in 2003 has had his case reopened as his attorneys look to prove he was wrongfully convicted. John Allen Rubio, 41, had his writ of habeas corpus case reopened Tuesday, February 22nd in the U.S. District Court, Southern District of Texas. His attorneys will have until April 20 to submit a new petition to prove what issues there were with his case. Rubio was convicted of unaliving 3 children, Julissa 3, John Rubio 1, and Mary Jane Rubio 2 months on March 11, 2003. Mary Jane was the only one of the children that was fathered by John Allen. However, all 3 were mothered by his common-law wife, Angela Camacho. John Allen stated he murdered the children because he believed they were possessed by his deceased grandmother, whom he believed was a witch. Rubio believed he was a protagonist in a good versus evil struggle for the world, according to court documents. Rubio was described as a drug addict by his attorney and regularly inhaled spray paint, used crack cocaine and marijuana before the murders. He is presumed to have received the inhalants from his boyfriend. These actions contributed his paranoia spiraling out of control, according to court documents. And the days leading up to the murders, Rubio and Camacho secluded the family in order to prepare for an ultimate good versus evil confrontation, according to court documents. They doused their apartment with bleach, nailed the back door shut, and Rubio even killed the family's pet hamsters. What the hell? Wow. Rubio stated that he then felt it necessary to decapitate the children with assistance from Camacho. Afterward, they placed the children's heads in plastic bags, had sex, and then cleaned up the apartment. Wow. While they were decapitating these children, they were having sex. Wow. Apparently, it was like a witchcraft or something like that. Caroline. That's freaking crazy. He believed the children were possessed and he killed them. Overall confirmed what Rubio said. Rubio was found guilty of the murders in 2003, was sentenced to death. Camacho was found guilty in 2005, was given a life sentence. She is in 2043. Rubio's conviction September 2007 by the Texas Court of Criminal Appeals on the basis that out-of-court statements were unconstitutionally used against Rubio during the trial. This forced a new trial to be held on the case. During the second trial, Rubio pled not guilty on the basis he was not competent to stand trial. However, after examination and testimony from medical experts, a Cameron County jury found that he was competent to stand trial. The defense used testimony from Rubio's mother in his trial, where she admitted to drinking beer every day while she was pregnant with him. Rubio suffering from hallucination as a child and her facilitating him into prostitution at the age of 8. A doctor that examined Rubio in the 2003 trial also testified this time and affirmed that Rubio was insane at the time of the offense. Regardless, the jury found Rubio guilty once again. In July 2010, his death sentence was reinstated. Appeals were further made to higher courts with several claims by Rubio. In his first appeal, included Rubio's Sixth Amendment rights were violated because defense attorneys failed to include a person with mental health expertise, failed to look into the effects of prenatal exposure to intoxicants, failed to investigate and prepare his guilt, innocence phase defense, and failed to use evidence relating to his mental health prior to incarceration. Wow. Brianna Lopez from Arizona. Brianna Lopez. It's like that little boy, what was his name? Hernandez? Brianna Lopez. That's crazy. Brianna Lopez, who would become known as Baby Brianna, was born February 14, 2002. Her death 5 months later at the hands of her mother, father, and uncle has been documented as one of the worst cases of child abuse in Doña Ana County. Baby Brianna's mother to be released from prison on September 25. Oh my God. Oh my God, this is freaking crazy.
What is a home warranty? It's a 1 year service plan that helps cover costs when parts of your home system.
Wow, this is crazy. They burned down the house that these little angels got their wings in. Son is a police officer and he has had to get counseling for a child abuse case he covered. I can't even imagine. That's crazy. Yes, hi Maricela, how are you? How are you? How are you? We're just talking about things that have happened, you know, baby Brianna. Oh my God, I had never seen this. Sorry, I'm late. I've been sick, bad tooth pains. Ay, no, pa que sepan. I had a bad toothache and Nana took me to Mexico and I'm good. Who remembers the little boy, the Hernandez? Baby Gabriel reminded so much of the little boy that is and happens to be my grandson's half brother. He was kept in a closet, unfed, was made to wear soiled diapers, etc. It's heartbreaking. Oh yes, that's right. I remember reading that. I think I read it on. That's. I think that's how I found little Gabriel, who was abused and tortured to death. He was fed cat pieces. Pa que sepan, take Planex for toothache. Yes, I took Planex. Yes, and Netflix. That's why I got Netflix. Wow.
That led to a cataclysmic head on July 19th of 2002.
In
This
New
story
Mexico.
involves happening to a child that are of a nature that turns my stomach inside out. The case is haunting, disgusting, and one of the hardest cases I've ever had to cover. I'm warning you now, you might want to skip this one. What I'm about to tell you will stick with you. And baby Brianna must be remembered. I'm
Oh,
Mr.
she
Black,
was a pretty
and
little
this
girl.
is the disturbing truth about baby Brianna Lopez and her family monsters. In
And
2002,
so
at
into La
around 10
Casa de
a.m. on
Lis
July
Famosos only
19th,
because of lo que
new
yo
mother
estoy very
Stephanie
invested.
Lopez
Oh, I
called
want to hear about
911
that.
from a mobile home reporting that her
Listen to
5-month-old
this.
daughter
I don't know
Brianna
if y'all have time,
wasn't
but
breathing. Patricia Walters, the grandmother of the baby girl, was also present during the 911 call. While on the phone with the operator, Stephanie and the baby's father, Andrew Walters, performed CPR on Brianna's tiny body until emergency
me
services
too,
arrived and
Sienna.
took over. They rushed the child to the hospital, but sadly were
Yes,
unable to
your
bring
house
her back to
is, yeah,
life.
that, yeah.
Brianna Lopez was tragically pronounced dead at 11:10 a.m., July 19th, 2002.
Wow.
Stephanie told the physician in the ER that Brianna had fallen out of bed at around 3 a.m., but staff at the hospital quickly realized something was horribly wrong when they examined the many injuries present on the baby's body. Amy Orlando worked at the district attorney's office as a prosecutor. We spoke with her by phone.
We got the call that there was a baby that had died at the hospital and that it was suspected child abuse. So we knew pretty much while she was still, like as soon as she got to the hospital and they were treated her, the police
I've never
officers
heard
were
of
calling
this.
us, the detectives. The hospital doesn't notify us, the police do, but for them to notify police would be any signs of trauma
Exactly,
or injury. It
Marisela.
doesn't make any sense. Bruce.
Marisela, it's like that little girl that they found under the bridge. Remember I told you about it? That I know. So a lot of these things happen because people are doing some sort of drugs. I remember when I was in sixth grade, I think, sixth or seventh grade, and I had a friend, and we would walk home from school. How parents hurt their children and think they're going to get away with it. I only met him once, but he's still so little. I don't think he will remember him. The mother kept the dad away from him. She wouldn't let him have. Didn't want her, just gave her up for adoption. It was a huge story, Velda. It's horrible. No, hombre, que yo ya estoy llorando con eso. So when I was in sixth or seventh grade, I had a friend, and we would go to her aunt's house after school. And that lady always would bake or cook, make homemade tortillas, and we would always go over there after school. And on Tuesdays, we had the Fellowship of those meetings, and it was every Tuesday. And I remember that Tuesday I had gone to the meeting. It was after school. We would meet at the Mercedes Public Library. And when we were there, I heard the cops, go real fast, and I could hear the sirens, and I was like, what the hell's going on? How can parents do this to their own? Exactly, Marisela. So I think that the fellowship meeting was from 5 to 6 or 6 to 7 and something like that. And my mom picked me up after the class, and my mom was crying. I was like, what's wrong? Why are you crying? And she said, Nico just killed his wife. And I was like, what? And she's like, Nico just killed his wife, Margie. Margie was the lady that would make tortillas for us. And I remember that we would go to her house, and we always would get, she would show us how to cut our hair. We would get the hair, and we would put it up like that, and then we would cut, and then we would do over here, and we would cut to do the bangs. And I was like, what do you mean he killed Margie? And she's like, yeah, look, we're going to go pass by there. It was on Missouri Street in Mercedes. I'm going to say this was like in 1980, between 1983 and 85. And we passed by there, and they put yellow tape all around the apartment complex. They lived in that apartment complex, but half of the apartment complex was upstairs and some of it was downstairs. So they had some of the upstairs and some of the downstairs. And she had like 4 or 5 kids, and she would get a lot of food stamps. My friend birth mother took my friend to the store. They didn't allow my friend to go in due to no shoes. She was just saying my friend started to cry. Instead of buying her shoes, that she beat the crap out of her. Oh my God, that is so sad. So we went to the house, and there was yellow tape around. And then we went through the back, and they were taking her body out. He had stabbed her 15 times because back then they would give the paper food stamps. Who remembers the paper food stamps? Oh, him, he just turned 5. Ay, hombre. so many bad things happened. So many bad things. And they were carrying her out, and I remember they put a white thing on top of her, and it was all full of blood. He stabbed her 15 times because he wanted her to give him her food stamps. So, paper food stamps, Anna, when they would have the book of food stamps, and she will get a lot of food stamps because of all the kids. And he killed her because he wanted the food stamps to go buy more drugs. Mothers who prefer el vato than their own kids. Yeah, Marisela, it's in a couple of weeks when I see you, Marisela, I'll tell you how can a mother abandon her children? Like, it's crazy. There is so much that I want to talk about, but I can't talk about it because of those other people, those platforms. I wish each one of us would just stick to our stories and move forward. So, I would never ever prefer Dickerson over my own kids. Somebody's reporting my thing because the numbers are going down. I was at 140 something, but it's all good. I'm not here for views. I'm just here to interact with people. Please, 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 please like, share, and invite a friend because what I am going to use my platform, you all are going to see in the next few months. It's going to be a few months, but I have plans. My platform is gonna grow, and I'm not going to pay for views. My platform is gonna grow on its own. See her tax return of 8,000 left her little girls behind and didn't even leave the girls $1. No, hombre, these people. We prefers men than her own children. It's messing up a lot on my end. Yeah, they're reporting it, but it's okay. No pasa nada. I know a personal friend whom did and still is with him. I wish I could call in. You have my number, Marisela. You can call in. You have the new number. You can call in. Important whoever's reporting is because they're afraid these disgusting acts and don't want truth to be told. Should never go unpunished. That's messed up. It's crazy. It's crazy. Get back to where they came from. Bo Bokisi. Go back to where you came from because I don't want you here. I don't know your number from this phone. Her turned out to be an awesome friend in person thanks to her grandparents who raised her well. That's awesome, Nina. That's awesome. It's okay, Lacia. No pasa nada. No pasa nada. Our girl must not be with her dogs. I know, Pepe's G. You're hilarious. I love my kids. Oh my God, there y'all go with a farting chimpiotes. No me digas tú también, Ana, te vas a aventar un pedo aquí. You have better numbers. Yes, thank you, None your business. Oh my God, tú también, Sol. Están tremendas ustedes para pedirse. So I'm debating it to go home for the weekend or to wait for Easter. I'm debating. I'm really debating. Go flip. I'm going to. Oh my God! You better not sit next to me. Wait, andaba organizing mi his prom event. Oh, that's nice, Lacia. That's awesome. I went to my doctor's and I'm like, what if I fart? Ay, ya van a empezar. Okay, Maricela, I voy. Does your number start with 737, Maricela? I know, I'm so crazy because I'm using sit next to you all oh my God. No, hombre. I'm thinking of passing some oil till I finish cleaning so you can come to my house. A ver, Maricela. Uf, y luego no sé ni el número tampoco este. Ay, Maricela, what's your number? A ver. Chimpiotes. Estoy bien jodida. Mira lo que me fui y me compré. Ah, ok, 281. A ver. Ok.
Okay.
Hello.
Are you still live?
Yes, I'm live, ma'am. I'm right here.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Hello, all together, lovely. They might want to call us flip-floppers. They want to call us mierdas, haters. I don't care. Yo soy sola. I'm
Solana.
rooting for myself. I'm rooting for myself. But what you're talking about, I had a friend. I still have a friend. But I'm going to put a parenthesis into it. When I met her here in Houston, ya estoy aquí en Houston, right? Y ella me empezó a ella a platicar, me empezó a ella a preguntar, ¿por qué dejaste a tu esposo? Yo dejé a mi esposo, de Paco, que ya todos conocen, aquí en Velda. El, el papá el papá de mis 5 hijos, con quien tenemos los dos 6 changuitos. I count my grandkids monkeys. Pero a lo que voy es que todas estas historias de los niños, y voy a esto. I had told my friend, she started telling me like, why did you leave your husband? Yo le dije, y el esposo de mi amiga está bien parecido. Ella no. ¿Por qué se casaron? No sé si fueron por papeles, no sé. So she already had, a ver, no. Okay, she had 3 kids from her husband. Y luego se juntó con el esposo que tiene ahora, tuvo 2 hijos, un hombre y una mujer. Ella me estaba diciendo, es que él esto y él esto, y yo le dije a ella, I would never. Yo le dije a ella, I'm not gonna name names. Yo le dije a ella, I would never, ever, porque la misma propia familia los tienes a pedophiles, tienes a viejos. Yo le dije a ella, hay un chingo de vergas allá afuera. ¿Por qué te quedas con él? Y yo andaba con el hermano del esposo de ella. Entonces, el hermano del esposo de ella, con quien yo andaba, me decía, es que él esto y que él esto. Y me quedé like, ¿qué? No, eso no puede ser, no la conozco. Es que no vas a conocer a una persona. Tú piensas que conoces a esa persona que es tu amiga y no es tu amiga, pero es tu amiga cuando el pelado con el que tú andas te está diciendo, no, es que él le hizo esto a su hija. Y es donde yo le dije a ella, pero ¿por qué lo permitiste?
Ajá.
Yo le dije a ella, you know what, friend? I would prefer to live under a fucking bridge before that man ever touched one of my kids. Y yo seré puta. Soy puta, porque soy una puta de primera, ya de vieja.
Yeah.
Soy pero soy, ¿cómo te diré? Soy una amiga que tú vas a tener de amiga. Si tú eres mi amiga y tú confías en mí, yo soy tu amiga y confío en ti, tú eres una puta amiga mía que vas a ser siempre mi amiga.
Ajá.
Y esa era la que yo pensé que ella era, hasta que yo a ella le dije, no way, estás mal, you're wrong. Because if your daughter told you that this man that you were with went under her bed and started touching her, and she told you, and you said you were the one who antagonized him doing that to you, what kind of a fucking mother are you? And that's what I told her. So
Wow.
we continue to be friends, pero a ella le dolió lo que yo a ella le dije. Yo soy una pinche puta, yo seré guaina, tomadora, I drink, pero yo te voy a decir las cosas como son. Y tú me conoces, ¿verdad? Que yo a ti te he dicho, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So, esta muchacha, esta amiga, nos dejamos de hablar en Facebook, me empezó a decir cosas indirectas y yo a ella le dije a ella las cosas como eran, que tú no me vas a venir a decir a mí, tú no me vas a venir a decir, you're not gonna come and tell me, like, que yo no tengo mi propio carro, que yo no tengo casa, que yo no tengo dinero. No, mijita, I do not have what you have. But I would never, ever, ever still be with the man who was trying to touch your fucking daughter. Your fucking daughter. I would never be with a man. Yo prefiero, porque si ese hombre is gonna be paying my bills, paying the house bills, paying the light bill, and paying for my kids that I don't have with you, I would never be with that man who was trying to touch one of my kids. Jamás. Never in the life. Never. So, nos distanciamos, right?
Yeah.
She would be talking crap about me y yo nunca decía nada, Y en su Facebook, y que Marisela, esta eres tú, y que, okay, lo dejamos pasar. When her mom passed away, I was the one that reached out because su mom era bien buena gente conmigo. Su mom de ella fue muy buena gente conmigo y yo me puse los pinches pantalones, como quien dice, los pinches ovarios, y yo fue la que yo le hablé y le dije, you know what, all of this fue cuando pasó el COVID.
Ajá, 2019.
Y yo le dije a ella, I called her and I told her, you know what, I am so sorry for your loss. I really, really loved your mom. Your mom really loved me. The issues that you and I have no valen madre ahorita, porque yo me di cuenta que cuando pasó lo del COVID, pasaron muchas cosas, murieron muchas gentes. Le dije, pero tu mamá siempre fue fiel conmigo y tu mamá te decía, Mari es una chingonada. Y a ella le dolía que su propia mamá le dijera eso de mí. Y ella me lo dijo, right? Entonces yo le dije, güey, te conozco desde que yo llegué aquí a Houston. Trabajamos en el pinche aeropuerto. I work in the fucking airport. Y ella you know what she said? She said, Marty, ella me dice Marty, I understand what my mom was telling me about you. And I understand that my mom always said, Marty is a good friend. But Marty's going to tell you how it is. Y si a ti, mija, no te gustó, so we met up, we had dinner, y ella fue lo que me dijo, que su mamá en paz descanse, le dijo a ella, Mari será, Mari tomará, Mari será highway, Mari tomará, Mari será loca, Mari, Mari es el centro de atención cuando tú vas a una fiesta, Mari's gonna show up.
Ajá.
Dijo, pero Mari fue tu amiga y Mari te dijo las cosas como eran porque nadie como tu amiga te lo iba a decir y Mari te lo dijo y tú te enojaste con Mari.
Mhm.
Pero mija, Mari te dijo la verdad. Era la verdad que nosotros estábamos diciendo, pero tú no querías ver, sino que tú te enojaste con Mari porque Mari te lo dijo. Y
Yeah.
Mari siempre te lo ha dicho. Y vamos a eso de our own children are being touched, raped by our own family sometimes. Y
Yep.
me duele. Eso era lo que a mí me dolía con ella. So hay a veces que unas amigas como yo siempre voy a ser upfront.
Yep.
Yo siempre les voy a decir cómo es la cosa. Si quieren seguir conmigo como amiga, van a seguir conmigo como amiga porque yo se los voy a decir cómo es.
Yeah.
Si no quieren seguir de amiga conmigo porque no quieren oír y le están haciendo caso al pelado, al novio, al amante, quiero llorar, güey. En serio, quiero llorar porque sí me dolió.
Yeah.
Her daughter, su daughter supo. Su daughter me habló y me dijo, Marty, le digo, hi, mama, digo, I want to appreciate what you told my mom because in our family, it's a he said, she said, but like you told my mom, and I told her, mija, I would rather live under a fucking puente en el valle, en Houston, donde sea, con mis hijos, pero yo no voy a permitir que un hombre
Allowing a man to
toque.
touch your children. Yep.
My children will always come first, porque hay un chingo de vergas,
Mhm.
chingo de vergas. Y you know me, yo les voy a decir lo que es. I'm talking about the truth.
Yep.
Yo siempre voy a decir la verdad.
Mhm.
Y hay un chingo de viejas que permiten que sus hijos, sus hijas sean molestados
Molested.
por su propia pareja.
Yep.
That's not with me.
Well, that's what they.
Nunca voy a ser esa persona porque yo soy primero madre, porque todos mis 5 hijos salieron de mi pinche puta verija. Y mi verija estaba chiquita, no como la pinche Anet, y voy a hablar de la pinche Anet, que tiene un pinche kitty cat grandote, pinche pussy. Ya sé, I'm getting out of time. But anyway, this is what I'm talking about.
No, pero es lo que le
Mothers,
gusta a la gente oír. Les gusta oír drama.
mothers, mujeres, nunca acepten a un pinche pelado, que si sus hijos les están diciendo no me gusta esto o que no me dejen con él o algo así,
Mhm.
es por algo, que no quieren que los dejen solos con esa persona. Open up your fucking mind, open up and smell the fucking coffee.
Yep.
It's been a lot. Y hay un chingo de hijas y hijos que they're going through this porque la pinche perras están embobiadas con la pinche verga. Y eso es.
Yep.
Y eso es.
Yep.
So, I just wanna call and say this in porque si tú voy a estar texting aquí contigo, no voy a acabar. Ya acabé. I love you guys. Que
Thank
Dios me los
you.
bendiga a todos y
Thank
a
you.
todos que están aquí con Velda.
Thank you, Maricela. I appreciate it, Mama. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. It's sad, but it's true. It's like when people were putting my name out there in platforms, and they were saying that I was with Ricky, knowing that Ricky had touched my daughters. Kathy has been around my daughters and has been around Ricky, and I would never ever allow Ricky to touch my daughters. Excuse me. Um, so yeah, it that does happen. That does happen. There is women that prefer to be with a man knowing that the man is molesting their children, and they stay in the relationship because they feel that I need the help. I need to pay my bills. I need to pay my car. I need to pay my home. I need to pay my rent. So, yeah, I waited 13 years for my daughter to go before I got with my second husband, the father of my nanito and Faith, because I was afraid that they would do something to my daughter. Wow, Anna. Crystal Cardenas. Ladies, do any of y'all drink margaritas, or am I the only one? You know what, Crystal? I went and had my allergies. I went and had where did I go? I had a mango. Oh, Alice invited me. Uh, that you were not raped, that it was sex. I'm gonna talk about that right now, Pepe. I had a mango margarita. Oh my God, they're in San Antonio where they were doing my nails. Across the building, there was a place where they were selling margaritas, and they let me take the margarita out, and I went and got my nails done drinking a mango margarita. It was delicious. So back to what Pepe's girl said. Even when they were saying that you were not raped, that it was sex. Well, let me tell you, there's a difference between sex and rape. I haven't had any kind of drink in over 10 years, but that sounds good right about now. Oh, yes, ladies. Okay, so if I go home this weekend, how many of us can get together for a margarita? How many of us can get together for margaritas? Caroline, I know you're not coming, Caroline. How many of y'all would like to get together for a margarita if I go home this weekend? I'm really thinking about it. I'm really, really thinking about it. To go home this weekend and then to go home next weekend. Vámonos a Progresos. Ay, no, hombre, there's a long line in Progreso, Ana. I went that day and I wish I could, but I'm on the East Coast. Oh my God, Christy Jones, you're far away. I'm going on 9 years sober. Congratulations, Caro. At Cheddar's and then passed by OP's house. I've only been to Cheddar's a few times. One of them, Anna took me, and we didn't pass by OP's house. Gloria Rosales, I'll join you online. Awesome, Gloria. Thank you. Thank you. No, because you were there. No one was there to say what happened to you. They just need to shut the fuck up already. I was el día de la turista. I wish I could meet up with you all, but I live in Corpus, but all my husband's family are from Reynosa and in the valley. You know, Velda, I don't live in Texas. I'm working at the Onion Fest in Wasaco on Saturday. Oh, that's right. The Onion Fest. Yes, yes. I saw you on Saturday in Progress. I was going in and you were coming out. I think you were with your daughters. Who was I with? Who was I with on Saturday? Brenda Lee. Who was I with? Who was with me? Oh yes, it was my it was my three daughters. Yes. Rodrigo, you were down there. You were wearing a pink shirt. I was wearing a pink shirt. This past weekend. Because I went with Anna last weekend. Usually in Edinburgh or Donna and Alamo visiting on Saturday. I was with my girls. Kathy, are you with OP? Was it that with Anna, Brenda? I think I was with Anna. Anna, what was I wearing that day, Anna? Oh my goodness, I don't know, ladies. I tell you all, I forget. Let me see. Oh my God, that is horrible que no me acuerdo. I know that I took a picture. Yes, yes, I was wearing. It was this past weekend. Were you with Wasi? Crystal. Chin, también jodidas ustedes. Ay, no, de repente I'll read what you all y no sé ni qué. Stop speaking against that. Nombre, ya ignore her. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, we down with OPP. Sorry, that had song on my mind. OPP, yeah, we down with OPP. Y'all are hilarious. Kathy, what was I wearing that night that I went to the Maquinitas? Because that's what I was wearing. I went to JC Penney and I want to, but they better not fart. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to do a $20 giveaway. Okay. Um, I'm gonna do a $20 giveaway. Let me see if we can get to 100, and so I can do a $20 giveaway. Look, every night, but I don't announce it to everyone. Write it down. Look, yes, it's my yes, write it down. Yes, I will. Because I forget. It says every night I get a message from a friend of mine, and every night she sends me these messages. Good night, and the Lord, he it is that does go before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you, neither forsake you. Fear not, neither be dismayed. Deuteronomy 31:8. Y no sé perfect English porque hice drop out in ninth grade, so don't judge me, bitches. John's, this was last night. 12:36. While you have the light, exercise faith in the light, so that you may become sons of light. Every night I get a message from my friend. Night blessings. Every night. For ye have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear, but ye have received the spirit of adoption, whereby we cry, Abba, Father. Every night. Every night she sends me messages. This lady has known me since I was like about 8 or 9 years old. Okay, what's going on? What happened here? What? We're on other topics. Yes, yes, Teresa's no farting or crushing Red Bull cans. What a fun show, and that's just what my heart needed. Yes, that she sounds so stupid like an idiot, and that she'll talk mandando a todos a la vi. Es bien cop collar la gallina. Whoa, Maricela, when that evil. My name, I'll move on to new topic until then I can speak. I dropped out on the ninth grade too, but I do have good spelling and writing. Don't forget to reach out to. Yes, Maricela. So I'm gonna wait to see if we can get to 100 in the next 10 minutes. If we get to 100 in the next 10 minutes, I will do the $20 giveaway. I'm at 80 right now because they were reporting my channel. I was at 140 a while ago. And I will do a $20 giveaway. Share, share, share. Dropping out doesn't make anyone illiterate. Well, I'll tell you this, Teresa. And as a ninth grade dropout, I might not know perfect spelling, perfect literature, perfect language arts, perfect whatever the Miss Teacher wants to say. Thank you, Carol. Thank you. But I can guarantee you I'm a wonderful mother and a wonderful grandmother. So it's all good. It's all good. So let's try and see if we can get to 100. Let me see. I'm gonna start the timer. 10. Okay. And 10 minutes, if we get to 100, beauty school dropout. LOL. And college degrees who are dumb fucks. College vocabulary and college degrees who are dumb as fuck. As a ninth grade dropout, I am a beauty school dropout. You're a wonderful woman, a mother, and an awesome grandmother. Way inside and out, Velda. Thank you, ladies from Greece. Ah, see, see, Maricela. My day is going just wonderful. Why not? Wonderful, wonderful. So I have the timer on, and the next 10 minutes, if we get to 100, we will be giving $20. Okay, Caroline, go get that. Go make that cash. The Greece dropout. Ay, ay, ay. Y no me digan que levante la pierna porque no la voy a levantar. No la voy a levantar porque ahora, ay chingos, ahora que creen que fui y compré. Ahora me fui y me compré unos, let me show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Who can see my chones, not my chones. I went and got me some Levi's. I went and got me some Levi's. Ah, chingiotes. I hate it because I have my stand at home for my TV, for my phone, and I don't have it here. I'm a part-time Uber driver. Anyone need a ride? That's tremenda, Kathy. And la Betty White. Ay. Carol's back. She went and made some money real quick. Damn, Carol, you work fast, Hoochie Mama. Kathy, when I go back to the valley, Betty White is resting. Kathy has a Betty White, and Betty White is a Cadillac Escalade, but she's resting for right now. Okay, we're at 7 minutes. Pinches haters, why are you all reporting my freaking channel? Y yo que I wanted to bless somebody. Woohoo, Maricela. Yes, nomás faltan las boots, Teresa. I do have boots. All right, let me see if I have the picture here. No, but I've got the wrong. Make sure you get paid for the gas. Gas isn't cheap. Tell me about it right now. The gas is $3. That's freaking. I'm done de celosas. I know, Kathy, but yes. So Maricela's gonna be in the valley in the next 2 weeks. Crystal message Kathy Woods, right? Smelly. So I'm thinking that y el cowgirl hat. When I was a little girl, I used to dress as a cowgirl, Teresa. I guess I'm gonna go to the valley. I love the Cadillac Escalade. Yes, Miss Kathy Wood has a beautiful Cadillac Escalade. So I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to the valley for this weekend, and then I'm gonna go next weekend for. Thank you, Crystal. I'll be the designated driver. Oh, 5 more minutes and 3.49. I know somebody in California was telling me that they're paying $4 a gallon. 96. Okay, awesome. Four more people, four more. So we can get to the 100. I ride a blue bike. Sí. My cowboy ya me mandó para pasarme en un pasearme en un chingón. Y también jodidos. ¿Estoy ciega o qué está pasando? Primero era 96, ahora es 86, o eran 76 y 36. Velda, ¿qué te dije? ¿Qué me dijiste? Message me, message me. Private message. 4 more minutes. Ah, okay, yeah. I already know, Marisela. I am sleeping. I'm sleepy already. No, hombre, we're not gonna get to the 100. My 1994 Canero is at the. I know what you're talking about. Smell that. Yes, I know, Marisela. I know. I know. I got you. I got you, girl. No yawning. I'm tired. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. My daughter went to go see some cars because she wants to get a new car. But damn, these dealerships. Yes, we'll save it for tomorrow, Carol. These dealerships, they don't want to budge. I don't know how they want to sell cars, but they don't want to budge. So Mija went to go look at a Mercedes Benz. Oh my God, beautiful car. To always call in here and speak about your sa stories. Yes. Okay, you'll do it tomorrow. It's okay. Yes, tomorrow, Maricela. We'll do it tomorrow, ma. We'll do it tomorrow. Seatless and the horn squirts. Smell. You are terrible. You see, aquí empezamos platicando the topic of the night. Y luego seguimos con las sad stories about children who are unalived. Y luego we're in 96. No, we'll leave it for tomorrow, ladies, porque ya no, ya más quedan 2 minutes. We'll have 2 or 3 tombolas tomorrow, so we'll do it for tomorrow. But who are we gonna get together with on Saturday for brunch? Maybe we can get together for brunch. We can get together for brunch on Saturday. ¿Quién dijo ay? Ay, 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 ay. Ya tomaron pictures de mis uñas. Let me make sure que no tengo un moco ahí. Ay, no, qué bárbaras. We went to go look at the Cadillac SUVs. We went to go look at the Mercedes Benz. I'd like to join you, beautiful lovelies. Ay, Teresa. Hey, Teresa, I can pick you up. You take my BFF. Yes, Carol. Yes, we will be taking your BFF. We're going to make sure we call her because of that evil person. Now, how can I drop from 94 to an NS? Because they're reporting, Mom. But it's okay. We'll do it tomorrow. It's okay. Sometimes we trust people whom we trusted and never think about it. You got used to your nose. Lacia, no. Someone said that they're going to send me money to go get my nails done tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to go get my nails done. Can you please make sure you send it in the morning? You're not going to believe what I did. I'm so crazy. Can you all tell they're not the same size? Well, these two are because I cut those. But these look, I cut them off with a nail clipper because they were too long. The BMW are on top of the tent for being in the shop, and the Range Rovers No, we didn't go look at a BMW. It was a Mercedes Benz. It's a Mercedes Benz GB 250 or 350. I don't know. It's a beautiful car. Yes, I'm gonna put a spring color, Lucia. I am. I'm gonna put a spring color. I don't know, Carol. Oh my God. I'm freaking sleepy. Así es, man, but it is what it is. We keep holding our dignity up high. Semos mujeres chingonas. Semos las altogether lovelies y semos chingonas. No con chingaderas, right? No se me agüiten. Caroline, I need nails to. Ay, Dios mío. Bueno, before we go, y'all better not be farting cochinas. Don't be farting. It's not nice. Don't be farting, okay? Trailer's mechanic all week. I told Velda about it. Yes, I know. Maricela went through some stuff with her cars also. So, and I'm going for mine on Saturday and a facial. I get about it. Lovely's chingonas al cien. That's right. That's right, Teresa. So, here I sit here and I'm doing an exercise. I'm having to open my legs and close my leg. Open my legs and close my legs. She's been drinking. Who's been drinking? Oh my God. Get out of here. In the picture frame that she never got from the raffle. Oh, that's nice, Carol. That's so sweet of you. But we wish you would come down to visit us. Can y'all believe I've had my nails look? You can see where I need a refill already. I've had them for almost a month. That's not nice, Kathy. Yeah, I'm gonna get jealous because now Kathy's gonna get that picture frame. I'm gonna be so jealous. Well, I have a friend from Florida and she draws beautiful pictures. I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna tell her to send me one so I can raffle it. Look, I love her drawings. Isn't that beautiful? She makes beautiful art. Beautiful. Look at this one. I'm gonna tell her she needs to send me one so I can raffle it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God, I love her art. I love her art. Very beautiful lady. The day I got married, she sent me $100. Very, very sweet lady. At home similar to the first painting. Really, my three sons? Oh my God, she does beautiful art. Look. Beautiful art. I love her art. I told her, say, you need to send me some of your pictures. Look at this one. Isn't that beautiful? I am, I am, I am so thankful to God that I was able to create my platform. I was able to, and I am able to interact with women from California, Florida, Arizona, California, Florida, here in Texas, and New Mexico. I have met wonderful, wonderful ladies. I have one that's offering to buy me the ticket to go to California, Corpus Christi, Texas, in the house. And I really, really want to go. New York, damn it. Yes, New York. How can I forget New York? I want to go to New York. Yes, so that is mainly the reason why I love this platform, so we can interact, women from all over, and we can interact. And I love meeting these people. I've met Teresa, I've met Vanessa, I've met Alice, I've met so many wonderful ladies. Iki tiene, if I'm drinking, you don't buy them. What hurts you? My twin, she better not forget about you. Raymondville. Oh, El Paso también. Raymondville. Raymondville. No, you're not from Raymondville, Crystal. Lo Ramon. Ay, Dios mío, y'all are hilarious. Dame le echo algo. Que Diosito me las bendiga a todas. Pórtense bien. You just shave my cat has too much poop. Ay, no, qué feo caso. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed night. See y'all on Saturday, ladies. Connie, Melissa, ya saben, Saturday. Ana, bye. Cecilia's live. Okay, bye.